I'm here with actor Richie Coster, who stars in the film The Great and the Small. Richie, how you doing today?
Good, very excited.
Excellent. So, first off, tell me a little bit about your character in this film.
He's a sad man that presents himself as some sort of erstwhile father figure to the main character of the movie. And whether that main character accepts him as such or not is one of the assets of the story.
How did you come about this role? How did it happen to be?
I got a phone call and an email from the director, Dusty, at some point, and saying, like, we want you for this. And I read the script and I spoke to him and thought, oh yeah, there was a lot that I wanted to be a part of.
What was it that struck you about the story, about the character in particular, that made you want to do the film?
I like films about sad people. But the making of the movie was an act of joy, if that makes sense. It was a joyful act making a sad story. I like sad films.
I noticed that. I was looking at your filmography, and you were in Creed last year, and Dark Knight, American Gangster, so there's definitely a dark tone to a lot of the films that you do. Tell me, how does that compare with the role in terms of how you prep for the role, and also what made this different for you? You mentioned it was really fun compared to the kind of the bigger budget Hollywood films.
There was a lot more space on this one for throwing paint against the wall and seeing whether it's stuck or not, which was great, which you don't really get on the big studio pictures. As for preparation, I'm not really a preparing actor. Whatever happens on the set on the day is what I go with, if that makes sense.
What was your collaboration like with the director Dusty and the other actors on set?
They're a lovely bunch. It's when it's a lovely bunch, and it felt like some sort of summer camp. You know?
Is there any fond memories, any particular stories that you can recall from the making of the movie that you want to share?
I remember Joy, and I remember it being very grey, and it was freezing cold down in Alabama in, I think it was February, and there was snow and there was ice and greyness. I can't remember anything specifically. It was just like this little warm circle of joy in a very, very cold place, if that makes sense.
Very cool. Is this your first time at Newport Beach Film Festival?
It is, sir.
Are you having a good time thus far?
I'm having a great time. Thank you.
Well, congratulations on the film. We look forward to seeing it, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Hey, I'm Richie Coster. I'm here at the Newport Beach Film Festival with the movie The Great and the Small. Cheers.